Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. I'm so glad you came over to our channel today. And if you are new to my channel, I want to introduce myself. My name is Teresa. Today's video, I'm going to take y'all along and show y'all, as a beginner, some things that I learned and some things that I have made with the IOD stamps that I have just received. And I'm literally going to take these are going to be trash to treasures. I'm literally going to take some things I was throwing in the trash, and I'm going to show you how I use the IOD stamps on these. So y'all sit back. I hope y'all enjoy the video and hope you get lots of inspiration. And also in this video, I'm going to give you some rules on how you can be eligible to win another Cricut, because this is a Say It with Flowers collaboration. So stay tuned. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it, and also go over and follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Okay, y'all, who all has the Iron Orchard design stamps? Well, now I do. I don't know if you watched my previous video, but I was decorating or recreating some Crocs, some Trash to Treasure, and I didn't have any IOD stamps to put on my Crocs, so I was downloading graphics and using Mod Podge, and I mentioned that I didn't have any IOD stamps yet. Well, I had a really sweet viewer named Teresa. She reached out to me and said she had an extra set of the Croc stamps that she wanted to send to me, and she sent those along with a package just filled with goodies. So she said her and her husband watch my channel. So thank you so much, Teresa and Doug, for the stamps and all the gifts. I also had a sweet shop. Her name is Jackie, and she is the owner of Ruth and Ruby. I'm going to leave a link to her shop down below. She also reached out to me and wanted to gift me some of the IOD products to start using, and she also is offering my viewers a 10% off code if you go out and shop her little shop. And I'm going to leave a link to everything down below with the discount code. But I'm going to show you the stamps that I got from Jackie, and I'm going to show you some ways that we can use them. So make sure to go out and check out her shop. She sells a lot of the Iron Orchard design products, and she also has the stamps, the molds, the clay, the ink, just about everything you're going to need to get started with the stamping and the molds. So don't forget Ruth and Ruby. So for some of y'all, I don't know how familiar you are with the stamps, but there is some care and some things you need to do with the stamps before you can just start using them. I had no idea how to use these, so I went out and I watched some videos. So I'm just kind of putting in some tips that I learned from the videos on how to take care of your stamps and how to use them so your projects will turn out successful. But they come in a package, and these are what they call those are if you want to mask. And masking it's just something you can put over your stamp if you want to put another stamp on top of it, and that way it doesn't bleed over your bottom layer. So the first thing you have to do is you have to prime your stamps, and you take a little sanding block or some very fine grit sandpaper, and you just go over them in two directions, and you just kind of want to rough them up a little bit. And then they also come on these I don't know, it's this really hard plastic backing, and like me, I thought, well, I'll just throw that away. No, don't throw anything in your packet away. It's all essential components to these stamps, and I learned this from watching some videos. You can't just take these out of the package and start using them. Like I say, there are some things that you need to do before to use them so they'll be successful. But here I'm taking my sanding block, and I'm going over both of the stamp sheets in two directions with my sanding block. Now once I got them sanded and got them primed, now I'm going to cut out the one I want to use first. You don't have to cut them out. You can actually peel them off the sheet. But the video that I watched, one of the girls from Iron Orchard Design, she said she prefers to cut hers out, and she likes to leave that hard plastic on so she will have a side to kind of work with. Now, the first project that I want to use the stamps on is a yard sale find. I purchased this at a yard sale, and I ended up paying $4 for it because they charged me for all the contents in it, which I threw those away. There's basically hotel samples of lotions and soaps, but it is a jar from Walmart with the glass lid. I took it outside and I spray painted it white with the gloss white, and I'm just going to kind of make it into a crock. So to secure your item that you're working on, since we've kind of got a round object here, the video that I watched said to roll up some dish towels and then lay one, across them to kind of make a cradle for it, and then that way it'll secure your container so it don't roll around. You want to shake up your ink really well, and I'm using gray, and this is the ink pad that you will need. Now, I've already put some ink on it because I've been kind of playing around with my stamps, but you always want to apply fresh ink if you need to, because you want to have plenty of ink on your pad. That is the key to getting a successful stamp. So once I got my stamp cut out, now I'm going to want to lay it down flat, and you just want to press your stamp, and you, like I say, you want it to be fairly wet with a good amount of ink, and you just want to work it on to your stamp to make sure, the whole design has got ink on it. And you always want to store your ink pad upside down. Now, when you go to put your stamp on, you kind of want to hover over the area that you want it. Once you have it where you think you need it, then you just want to place it down, and you want to hold it down really secure. You do not want your stamp moving around, because if you do, that is going to make your image mess up, and it's going to make it smear. So with 2 fingers, you kind of want to hold it in place. Don't let it move, and then work the stamp around, making sure the whole stamp makes contact with your item with your other fingers. And then you want to carefully remove the stamp off, and that's what I got. Now, the thing that I learned from watching the videos that I have to keep in mind is stamping they really don't ever come out perfect, but that's kind of the whole point of it. And once you get done with your stamp, if you're not going to use it to stamp anything else right away, you want to take a baby wipe, and you want to wipe it off really well, and then you're going to want to put it in some soapy water, and then you'll want to use some soap and water and wash it, and that way you keep your stamps clean and they're good for the next time. Today's video is another fun collaboration with 8 other very inspiring YouTube creators. So when this video is over, I'm going to leave a link down in my description box of a playlist. Go out and watch all of the other 8 videos on the playlist, because then you will be eligible to win a Cricut. And I'm about to give you the rules. How to be eligible. So all you need to do is, 1, you need to watch all the videos on the playlist, and you need to comment Cricut on each one. We will randomly draw the winner for those who qualify on May the 22nd of 2021. The winner will be announced on our community tabs, and this contest is open to Canadian and U.S. residents. Good luck, everybody. Okay, y'all, now we're going to make some really cute little doorknobs, and these are some of the doorknobs that I'm going to use. And one of my sweet friends, Jody, at church, she brought these to church one Sunday and put them in my purse. There was a little pack of them, and she'd saved them for me, so thank you, Jody. So I just painted over that little blue design that was on them with some white chalk paint and some white acrylic paint, and now I'm going to use the little door knob stamps. Now, these are very small, but you have a lot on the sheet, so I did the same thing. I cut out the ones I wanted. I left the hard plastic on them so I would have a little bit on the sides to grip. And you can see I'm storing my ink pad upside down. Remember, that's very important. That will keep your ink from drying out as bad. And then you just want to very carefully place your stamp on your little doorknob, and you want to gently press it down so all the design makes contact with the knob without moving. That's the trick. You just got to have like a little steady hand and be real careful. And if you get too much ink in one spot, just let it dry completely, and you can always go over it with a little light, a little sanding block, and just kind of sand it down just a little, just kind of blend it in. So now I'm going to do several more like this, and then at the end of the video I'm going to show you how we can style these cute little doorknobs. I'm going to have an upcoming video. This is kind of part 1 of part 2 because I started making a lot of projects. Once I got to using these stamps, I kind of got carried away. So I'm going to have some more things that I'm making with these stamps in another video coming up real soon. So stay tuned for that. I love these little drawer knob. I keep calling these doorknobs. They're drawer knobs. And I love these. And of course you can put these on your drawers, to use as like, little vintage style little drawer knobs. And I think they were so cute. But I'm going to do something else with them. So stay tuned. So anyway, now I'm going to show y'all how we can take we're going to call this just like trash to treasure. These were some little spice jars that I had. And I hate throwing things like this in the trash because I'm always thinking in my head, what can we make out of this? Well, I saved them. And I took the labels off of them and I painted them white. Now you can spray paint them white, or you can chalk paint them, or you can use white acrylic paint. Whatever you have on hand. And this is, like I say, this will be free. I'm just kind of giving you ideas of things that you can practice and play around with your stamps on. Just things that we would throw in the trash. And again, you want to just apply your ink to your stamp. And then I'm just going to apply them to the front of my little jars. And these little jars we can use for so many things. You can use these for tier trays, or we can put some florals in them for spring and summer. And, I don't know. I thought these turned out really cute. You can tie little ribbons on them, put some twine on them. Just get creative with them. And this is good practice for the stamps. Because, one thing I did learn in the videos that I watched is they kept saying the whole trick to the stamps is practice. Because the more you'll do it, the better you'll get with them. So here I'm taking some more trash to treasure. Y'all, these are just juice containers. I am obsessed with red grapefruit juice right now. And these are great shaped plastic containers. And there's a Paul Newman salad dressing. So, I was throwing this in the trash and I got a little red light went off in my head of something we can make again. So I'm taking the crock stamps. I'm going back to the bigger stamps. And, you apply your ink on the back and on the salad dressing bottle. And of course you can see I painted all these white also. And I'm just going to go over, you just hover over, your piece. And like I said, like you can see, I'm holding down with 2 of my fingers, and then I'm working that stamp around to make sure it makes contact on my bottle with my other hand and my fingers. And once you've got it all, got the contact made, then you just want to very carefully lift it up. And look how cute these turned out. So, we can style these so many ways. You can style them with greenery and flowers. And this one, I love the designs on these crock stamps because they have so many, the Victorian, the French sayings and stuff. So I just did 3 different ones, and then I'll style them and show you how cute they are. Now I'm going to show you some really inexpensive florals that I purchased and how we can style these things that we just made with these really inexpensive flowers. These come from Walmart, and to me these look so realistic looking. And I don't know what the price of these are. I'll have to go back and check. And I'll try to put it down in my description box. But I want to say these were 97 cents to $1.50. I don't think any of them were over $1.50. These come from Dollar General. I'm just giving y'all different options of other inexpensive florals that you can get. And I thought they were very pretty also. They were $1 a stem. But there's so many things that we can do with these little cute pink and white flowers. And then the other floral, the greenery, I thought was really pretty, just to kind of add in some filler. And they had 3 different colors of this. They had, that frosted white, and then they had that, it had a little bit of purple in it. And then this was more of like a neon green. But I just think it really pops with those little flowers. I'm just going to let y'all sit back now and just kind of see how I style the things that I've made with some really pretty inexpensive florals. Another option for some really pretty florals are these really faux tulips. These are linked to my Amazon store, and I have 3 sets of these. I have pink and I have cream. And also that green sack pillow cover, the Queen Bee, that is also in my Amazon store, and I've got several others to choose from too. They're under the Farmhouse Decor category if you want to go out and shop my store.
You set my world on fire.
If you like this video so far, I hope you'll hit that like button, and also if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to.
Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world.
Okay, y'all, it's that time again where I have to tell y'all goodbye till my next video. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the things that I made today. And, you know, as a beginner with the stamps, I'm still practicing, but I hope you enjoyed getting to see some little trash to treasures, you know, of things that I made with the stamps, and then going back and, you know, decorating them with some inexpensive florals. And don't forget to go out, check out the playlist below, go out and watch all the other videos, and get eligible to win that Cricut. And also, another thanks to Teresa and Jackie over at Ruth and Ruby for my stamps. I really enjoyed them. So, and don't forget to go over and check out Jackie's shop, Ruth and Ruby, and I'll have her link down below. And also, don't forget that 10% off coupon she's giving y'all, because that's awesome. So, y'all, as always, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all in my next video. Love y'all. Bye.